Cyberbullying. A lot of media attention around cyberbullying at the moment, and so there should be. A couple of highly publicised suicides of young people who have been bullied, and now we're really seeing pressure on the government for change and legislation, which is brilliant, particularly as I've got kids, well, a child who has just started high school, and my kids are really getting into technology at the moment. My husband and I were having a conversation this morning because it was on Sunrise being spoken about, which is great, and our 3 kids were watching, and it was interesting talking about that. Hey Scott, how are you? So nice of you to tune in, buddy. So cool to have you here. And we were having a chat about the cyberbullying, and the kids were kind of like, oh wow, so they must have been really upset if they wanted to take their life. And we had a bit of a chat about that, and my husband and I said, look, when we were at school, yes, there was bullying. I was bullied myself pretty bad at high school, but it didn't follow you. We didn't have the internet, so it really is different now. So we're having a bit of a conversation to our kids about that. And because it's trending in the media at the moment, there's a whole lot of hype around cyberbullying, the legislation. It's really up there, which is brilliant to see. What are you doing in your business that could be relevant to this? So I know a few people in this space, and they really should be jumping on that opportunity right now. Thomas, you are one of them. And we did have an ex-police officer who was really in the cyber protection space come and talk at our primary school last year, and he was brilliant. He should also be in this space. But what other opportunities apart from those blindingly obvious ones, where you could be a speaker on leadership, self-confidence, relationships, conflict resolution? So if you were in these spaces, you could actually tailor what you're doing to this and add into the debate. Now, why would you want to add into the debate? Well, the media are looking for opinions and angles and stories around this topic. It's been trending for probably close to a week now. So it really gives you opportunity to jump in there and share your story. Now, if you share your story with the media, what does that do? What results does that get you? Well, it gets people seeing you. So you could be placing yourself in front of new ideal customers or your avatar. You can also use it as social proof. So yeah, people around you might know that you're brilliant, that you're great in the cyber space area, but if you're not out there in the media getting that attention and that social proof, then you're only going to go so far. So get out there and comment, share your story, pitch it to the media. What do you think about cyberbullying? What changes need to be made? Have you had an experience with that? Has your child had an experience with that? These are opportunities and stories that the media are looking for. So this is just one area that is trending today, and the opportunities that are popping up around this, both locally. So if you think in your local area, your suburb that you live in, you could be pitching to the local newspaper. If you think state, you might be pitching to, for example, in WA, we have the West Australian newspaper, or your local newspapers. You could go to the radio with this. I can guarantee that it will be being spoken about on radio again this morning, on Talkback Radio, even on FM radio, because it's such a big topic that is affecting our community in such a big way. So a lot of people are interested in it. The debate is high. We've had a lot of celebrities also talking about it and why it's important that we have to get these changes and regulations in place. So I hope this helps. Get out there, get amongst it, grow your business and your social proof and your credibility, and share your expertise with the nation. Thanks for tuning in. It's bye from me.